Hello, Gemini. It is time for your May reading. We're going to start out with an oracle card to give us your overall energy for the month of May. Let's see what we have for you. Completion. The end of a cycle, reaching a goal. I like this. Things coming full circle is another word for it. And with the 9 there, this really is you are definitely approaching the end of something. Maybe you've been working on it for a very long time, but you're finally getting there. It finally feels like you can see the light at the end of the tunnel, and you are ready to be done with it. All right, let's see what the tarot cards have for you. To go with completion. I think it's a beautiful card, too. All right. We have the Emperor. Inspiration, the Ace of Feathers. The Daughter of Roots. The Three of Roots. And the Two of Roots. So this could have a lot to do with work or home life. Finances too, but I'm feeling work or home. Could just be about work-life balance ultimately. This may be a fairly quick reading, but let's see how quickly we go. So we're starting out here with the Emperor. This is a major arcana card, and this card is all about boundaries. It is time for you to set some boundaries. And perhaps this is something you've been working on for a while. Giving up some tasks is part of what I'm feeling here, or some responsibilities, some duties, so that you can move on to something else, so that you can do something else that enriches your life, that gives you more energy or time to focus on the next step, the next level. So it is time to establish some boundaries. You need to respect them also. Not just having other people respect them. You need to respect those boundaries also. And not give in just if somebody else is struggling. Don't just take it over and do it. Let them struggle a bit. Let them ask questions and help them through it. But do not do it for them. That kind of boundary. This could also be around time. Like setting firm time. These are my work hours and these are my home hours. And the two may not cross, kind of thing. And then we have the Ace of Inspiration, or the Ace of Feathers, or the Ace of Feathers, which is inspiration. There is some new ideas, something else you want to work on, something that you are excited about, and you want the time to learn more about it. How do you get that time? You set up some boundaries so that you can, set the time to explore this more, to get into it more, to get more excited about it. This could be going back to school. This could be a new hobby. This could be redecorating your house, building on, creating a garden or a yard space, something you've always wanted to do maybe, but now you just have this idea. This is the time to strike. You are inspired. And then we have the Daughter of Roots. This is the equivalent to the Page of Pentacles. And pages are also about fresh starts, new beginnings, new ideas, excitement, a little bit about naive, because you don't know how you're going to make it work out, but you want to, and you're ready to learn, and you're ready to figure it out and come up with a plan. And now you have the time to do that, and the space to do that, to focus on this ambition of yours, this new dream that you have. You're ready. And you can take your time a little bit and really sink into the planning, because roots or pentacles are a slower energy. It's an earth element. It's very grounding. You've got ideas. And now you can figure out which ones are going to work, which ones make the most sense, which ones have teeth, or which ones have roots that you can build from, that you can cultivate and make something bigger out of it, something long lasting. Now, it is going to take work. I mean, these are playing right up into each other. The Three of Roots, or the Three of Pentacles. Working together with other people too to make this happen, to help realize the dream, manifest the dream. This could be a couple of other people. Each of you have your very specific skills, your very specific ideas. You know how to make it happen. You have the support you need. And it's going to be perfect. It's going to be beautiful because you have a plan based in reality on what to do. And now you have the people to help you make it happen and the skills to help make it happen. But it is going to take work, it's going to take effort. And then we're going back to a 2. So we went from a 3 to a 2. Equilibrium. This is a reminder here to find that balance, the work-life balance, or financial versus play money balance, right? Responsibilities versus fun versus extravagance. Making sure that you're keeping everything on an even keel so that the resources you need for this project are there and the resources you need to live off of are still there. And that your time isn't all invested in encroaching. The work on this isn't encroaching on your day-to-day work or job or the other responsibilities you may have around the home. Making sure that you keep things balanced and be aware of that if things start to creep out where now all of a sudden a work project came up and maybe you didn't honor your own boundaries and now you're working so much extra time that you're taking the focus off of this project and it's falling by the wayside half done. And maybe it falls away and it's never done and now you have half of a room finished or the yard's dug up but nothing else is done. Pay attention to your energy, to your resources, to how much time you are spending on things, and make sure that you also take time for yourself to manage your own energy as you're going through this thing that you are excited about again. This is something you really want to make happen. Just make sure you're spreading your attention, your energy out evenly if you can, as much as you can. Now let's see what we have on the bottom of the deck for our Geminis. Finality, the 10 of arrows, also known as the 10 of swords. Swords are an air element, so this is all about communication. This can also be about knowledge, education. It could even be considered very much a Gemini or an air element card. Now, this one kind of makes me laugh a bit, but generally, the 10 of swords or the 10 of arrows here is about endings. It is the end of one way. You can't go back. There's no going back from this. All you can do is move forward. So this is, for example, maybe somebody is spreading rumors and you can't make everybody else stop believing those rumors. All you can do is move on. Say enough is enough. You guys can believe what you want. I know what's right and I'm moving on. That type of thing. It could potentially be a bad contract or something like that too, where you just get out while you can with what you can and have to accept some loss here. But on the other side of it, you come out smarter, you come out happier because now you're not dealing with it anymore. It's off your plate. Now, another way I look at this particular 10 of arrows or 10 of swords is it's very dramatic. Like they are purposely indicating, I am done with all of this nonsense. I am over it. Because in this case, most of the arrows are in the ground on the other side of this little possum playing dead here. And they have control of the 2 arrows that are pointing at the chest, but are not actually in the chest. And their hand is on the other one. So this is them being, in a way, very dramatic and saying, I am over it. This is the death of this idea, the death of this plan. I'm done with it. It's like showing them the hand, that type of thing, and walking away. You're not putting up with something anymore, and you're not going back to try to make things better or apologize for anything. You're just done, and that's that kind of energy. This feels like it might be related with something maybe even having to do with needing to set these boundaries over here, and where you are saying that's why you're giving up. You're not taking on the responsibility anymore. It is not something that's supposed to be on your plate, and you're done with it. That's kind of energy here. And that's where you had to put the boundaries up, and where you also need to honor those boundaries. Adopt this attitude here. I'm done. I'm over it. Not my problem anymore. Kind of energy. And that, Gemini, is what I have for you for the month of May. So have some fun with this. What project are you working on? All right. Please hit that like button and please hit subscribe to help me grow my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you later.